me check my audio settings, microphone level, party audio. Okay, I'll be back in just a moment. You might be able to find it from the profile. Like if you click on my profile and go to YouTube on the TV, you can see it on the TV. Maybe you just got to go to YouTube.
Hello Dragon, love your videos, man.
Hey, thank you. Sorry for being away for a minute. I had to go get a drink. I couldn't help it. And then try to do the story mode. At least we know the audio is pretty good.
Thanks to the princess.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just glad you're here. It's like watching a movie, kind of. See, nobody became a god, and he made everybody the worst version of themselves. Imagine if you were the worst version of yourself. That's what he did to everyone. Cursed them. Liu Kang cursed everybody by making them the worst version of themselves they could be. I'm not quite sure. There's not really much in this game. It's like a cell phone game. There's no pit. There's hardly any fatalities. None of the characters look right. All the characters that you want to play as, they can only be your helper. Like, I guess you get to pick a helper. But, like, all the helpers, they're like the people everybody really wanted to be. I'm gonna go on mute while they talk.
As I did you, Liu Kang. It turns out our battle released mammoth energies which ripped apart time's fabric. The fight had two conclusions. In one, I was the victor. In the other, it was you. It was eons before I discovered this. Once I did, I knew the path forward.
I took this form and infiltrated your timeline. I elevated these wretches, giving them great power. Together, they sowed discord among the realms, and assembled for me the Dragon Army. I led them to
So Shang Tsung, he dressed up as the most unlikable character from any Mortal Kombat, that bald-headed lady.
My intent is to exterminate all life in this timeline, and then merge it into my own.
You promised us realms. Now you leave us to slaughter? You were pawns, not partners. Your purpose served. You will be sacrificed.
We served you loyally, built you the Dragon Crown.
This is a toy. I, Luke, nor your timeline will be missed. It appears our interests align. For now.
Know that I trust neither of you.
I kept saying to myself, why don't Scorpion look like himself? Look at Scorpion. Why he show his hair? Scorpion's never supposed to have his hair out like that.
Melina, what's wrong?
That's Ermac. He's supposed to be a ninja. That's Melina. She's supposed to be a monster. They act like she got a sickness. They act like she got sick, like with the flu, and it made her a monster. This whole game is fucked up. I just want to get the platinum.
Further resistance serves no purpose. This timeline will be destroyed. Fight!
See, those are the helpers on the top. She got some weird black lady that comes in and basically don't do anything. See, that weird black woman comes in and don't do nothing really. So I'm thinking that they should have given us 2 characters tag team, and then the third person should have been our helper. You know, they should have given us 2 characters. We get 2 characters, and then the third character is our helper. But we only get 1 character and a useless helper. See how it didn't do anything? Look. Ooh, it hit him 1 time. That shit ain't even do nothing. Like, this feels like a game that somebody would pay $5 to download on a tablet.
Come forward if you dare. I will finish what Raiden could not.
Yeah, so you haven't seen nothing yet. Wait till you get to the the invasion mode. You know how like all the Mortal Kombat games, like the last game, had Shang Tsung's Island where you get to run around and go on adventures and do all kinds of amazing things. Well, on this one, they got something called invasion mode, where it's like a board game. It's like a board game, like Mario Brothers Part 3, like where you move the little guy across the board, and each little spot on the board is like another level that you play. You know, on Mortal Kombat 10, we had a crypt we could run around in. On Mortal Kombat Annihilation or Armageddon, we had a whole world we could run through. On Mortal Kombat 11, we had Shang Tsung's entire island to walk around on. An entire island, miles, to just wander about on. Well, on this one, they gave us a board game, and we get to be a chess piece. Alright, so I don't even get what's going on. Why is there 2 old ladies fighting each other? I think that's supposed to be Sindel. Oh. I couldn't, this game got me lost or whatever. The story got me lost. I just know everybody don't look like themselves. There's multiple versions of each other. Sindel looked like an old Chinese lady. I haven't had one person ever even invite me to a round of this game either. I got like 200 people on a PlayStation friends list, never got an invite to any game before. Like on the whole 4 years I've been on the PlayStation, I never got an invite to a game, ever. I always invite the people.
Fight.
Yeah, in 4 years on a PlayStation with 200 friends and groups I be in and a YouTube channel, you think like somebody would have invited me to a round of anything. You know, you think I would have got an invite to anything. But I've never gotten an invite to anything. I've been the one that sends the invites out.
Mother, you can't go. Not yet. It's my
And if you get banned while you're playing a game or something, it'll say your broadcast has been stopped, and you'll get a notification. It'll say you have been banned from party chat, you breached a contract or something like that. 'Cause I never signed no contract. I never signed anything. They told me to click accept. They told me to click accept, and it showed me a bunch of words that were too small to read. So I didn't breach no contract because they had me unwittingly accept. I never signed my name. I never read what they had me accept. None of that.
Of course.
I'm talking about the PlayStation. Now we'll go public with this. Some guy that I used to hang out with, I added him to a weed smoking party on the PlayStation, but then he sent me like a whole bunch of swear words.
What did you do?
Guy sent me a whole bunch of swear words on the PlayStation, but I had him in a marijuana smoking PlayStation party where people sent images of pot. So he might have reported all the images, this guy. So I might be banned for like a week and just go to my other account. Remember, I had added a guy to a weed smoking party. I added a PlayStation player to a weed smoking party where people sent pictures of pot. He must have got all butthurt. Somebody put him on mute or something, and he might have reported all the images from there. So I might play on my other account for a month come tomorrow.
To move an army that large among realms, he'll need a portal, yes?
More than one. You will need a nexus of portal gateways.
Like, part of my problem is if a person has been on my block list for like over 30 days, I'll go in there and unblock them. But they'll still be mad. You know what I mean? Then they'll come back to me and be like, hey man, I noticed you didn't block me. Let's hang out or whatever. Then they'll join the party for a few hours each night. And then it's like they're just looking for a way to get back at me. You know what I mean? I unblock them after a month, and then they come around.
We cannot match its strength.
My counterpart said that your battle.
Yeah, well, here's what happened. I unblock them after a month or two, and then they join the party once or twice or whatever and say all kinds of weird stuff till it comes time I have to block them again.
Two timelines. Can't there be more?
Why the thought experiment, sorcerer?
You said we lack strength. We might find it in other timelines.
Like, my block list is over 300
From
people.
across timelines, other titans to build an overwhelming force.
Like, I joined a party today. Like, I noticed that a PlayStation friend was in a party this afternoon. So I joined the party and I said, hey guys, what's up? What are you guys playing? Want me to join? Then they kicked me out of the party, so I went back in there and blocked everybody in the party. That's 10 more people on the block list today alone. You know, if I join a party that I thought my friend was in and I ask him what's going on and I'm immediately kicked, I block every single person in that party. So over the months and over the years, my block list is almost 400 people.
You may be able to regain it.
Who the fuck is this black guy? Didn't he die in the previous game? Everybody hated him so much they drowned him in part 11. They literally drowned his ass in part 11 because he sucked. And then they brought him back. I'm gonna stop being negative and just watch the movie. We know it's fucked up.
Why did you never tell me this?
Because the process of restoring your power is likely irreversible.
We wanted Jax.
You have now.
Nobody wants that guy.
Protector, a life you cherish.
Nobody wants him. Everybody wanted Jax.
And you did not want me tempted to make that sacrifice, unless it was.
He looks like he's a homosexual.
Correct.
He got like no shirt on, a bald head.
You have saved us with your
He's kissing up to the Chinese dude, letting the women boss him around, sucking up to the Chinese guy. Jax never kissed ass, and he was never bossed around by Sonya. This guy's kissing Liu Kang's ass. He's getting bossed around by Katana. I hate Garrus.
Yes, Garrus.
Liu Kang has proven more resilient.
Look who it is. It's General Shao. It's not Shao Kahn. I don't know who that is.
Forget the other.
That's supposed to be what they did to Shao Kahn, I guess.
Threatens my plans.
You could have picked no better vessel to store my power, Garrus. I've always treasured the great Kung Lao's gift. It reminds me of his meticulous nature and his generous heart.
Once we retrieve the Jade Jaguar, we will proceed to the Hourglass. There, we will transfer the temporal
The story
powers
on
to
part 10 and the story on part 11 was amazing.
you.
Part 10 and 11 had an amazing story.
All along, you have had.
I wonder what happened internally. I wonder what happened at NetherRealm Studios. I heard that, this is what I heard, in between Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat 12, which never came out, because they came out with 1, not 12. In between part 11 and Mortal Kombat 1, a news report said that there was inner turmoil, whatever, and a lot of the people that worked there were having lawsuits against the company for being overworked, or something of that nature.
Or allies. They may not exist.
I pray.
But something doesn't add up. Something. I mean, tell me if this don't add up, because the game looks unfinished. How could the people there be overworked if the game don't look done?
May the Elder Gods protect them.
Who are? I mean, I hear you though. Yeah, that's probably what they did. Forced them to do it. Who are those people that it just showed? Who are them guys? I think one of them was supposed to be the Purple Ninja.
My ex was so wrong. The 30K I spent on this seems like a steal right now.
This magic is incredible.
Not magic, your loveliness. Technology.
Either way, it's clear what must happen next. The gateways and the dragon army have to be destroyed. Scorpion, have you a plan?
Yes, but sometimes I walk away and sometimes I go on mute.
Will use your magic to attack.
So that's supposed to be Scorpion.
As you do, Kenshi and Jared will grind down the dragon army.
Alright, I'm gonna keep talking anyway. So that's supposed to be Scorpion. The other one's supposed to be Katana.
An astute strategy.
So some of them look... Some of them you could tell who they are. Quan Chi, you could tell who he is. Katana, you could tell who he is. Kenshi, you could tell who he is, but... I can't tell who Smoke is, I can't tell who Scorpion is, I can't tell who Ermac is, because they don't look like Smoke, Scorpion, or Ermac. So I don't know what that's about. I'm not into multiverse, I'm not into timelines. One of my favorite characters is Shao Kahn. I got a statue of him on my shelf. That's not him. That's not the guy I bought the statue of. Hey, thank you for watching. I've got 5 PlayStation accounts. I got 5 PlayStation accounts, and I've got games purchased on every account. So report away. Report away.
That is unfortunate.
The battle continues, Shang Tsung.
Quan Chi, with me. I, for one, am not pleased we were double-crossed.
It is an ire I share.
May I suggest
I'd like to thank everybody who continued to be my friend and stayed with me in the party chat. If anybody who watches this video, if any viewers ever watch this video and anybody ever sees this, all you'll have to do is just leave your PlayStation name in the comments, and I'll send you a friend request. And you can hang out during the next video. I'll put you in my next video if you leave your PlayStation name in my comment section, because I'll invite you to the party to chit chat while the game is on. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. So that's supposed to be Kenshi and Shang Tsung. And there's no last boss in this game, and there's no pit. This is the first Mortal Kombat game that didn't have a pit or a last boss. Yeah, the last boss is Shang Tsung, and it's just the same guy I'm playing as. You see the guy I'm playing as? There's nothing different about it. It's the same guy. It's just a character that you play in the character select screen. It's just Shang Tsung from verse mode. He's the last boss, just a regular Shang Tsung. No boss, no pit, no anything. I remember on the original Mortal Kombat 1, the original, people would travel for miles just to pay quarters to knock their friend in a pit. So you think there'd be a pit on Mortal Kombat 1? First game in history. First game in history broke all the rules by not having no stage fatality, no boss, no nothing. After the campaign's over, we'll go to the board game where it's like a cell phone thing.
You're welcome, sorcerers.
Is it me, or is that Raiden becoming insufferable?
You are not wrong, but it is tomorrow's problem. Let us first solve today's. Fight.
So I always was like, why is the purple ninja holding a stick? He's a purple ninja like Scorpion or Sub-Zero or Smoke, like from Mortal Kombat 2 or 3. Why the hell is he holding a stick, and why does he look like he got like a cowboy bandana over his face? You remind me of a cowboy. He got like a... Yeah, why is it's like, to me, like I keep asking myself, why does the purple ninja got a cowboy bandana over his face and he got long hair like a girl? Is it a girl? That's not Katana, is it? It might be Katana. It's because everything's different. They probably made Katana a man. That's probably what it is. The male Katana. Because for some reason, like when you play the game with Scorpion, you can unlock a blue outfit for Scorpion, and you can make Scorpion look like Sub-Zero. So I think that they made Katana look like a boy. That's the boy Katana. Because they swapped everybody's race and swapped everybody's gender. That's the gender swap Katana.
progress. Now on to the next.
If Raiden's no god, Raiden ain't no god, how's he shooting lightning? Yeah, Raiden is if Raiden's not a god, I don't get how he shoots lightning in this game. At the beginning of the game, he was just an immigrant, and he was like a poor farmer in some Chinese village.
Did you see that?
His life force is feeding the portal's energy.
He didn't even know how to fight.
We kill him. We close them permanently.
At the beginning of the game, he was a farmer that never knew how to fight. And then he got into a fight at a bar, and he beat up a guy. Then Liu Kang said, "You will be my champion." How could the fucking guy who never fought nobody in his life, who got lucky once in a bar fight, be a champion? You know what I mean? Guy gets lucky once in a bar fight, never fought a day in his life. Liu Kang said, "You my champion." That don't make no sense. Yeah, you're right. If I didn't like part 10 so much and I didn't like part 11 so much and I wasn't a big Mortal Kombat fan, I would have never bought this. I knew that this game was horrible when I bought it, but I bought it on sale, and I only bought it because I'm a fan of the other games. I wanted to experience how bad it really was firsthand. And I was even willing to pay a little money to do it. $40. And that's the $100. And that's the $100 version. So I bought the $100 version of the game for $40. And everybody got one fatality. I thought that it would have came with everything unlocked, all my skins, everything. It didn't really give me nothing. All the $100 package for $40 gave me was a couple of downloadable characters, and I used them all one time and said they sucked, besides 2 people. The only DLC characters that were worth even using was Omni-Man and John Cena.
So much for
the other superhero guy from The Boys, he sucks. And every time you win with him, he like cringily and creepily like starts licking milk out of a jar. It spills all over his face in like a sexual way. It's disgusting. Yeah, the Homelander guy. Anytime you win a round with Homelander, like he sexually, creepily licks milk out of a jar. It spills all over his face and down his chest. He's trembling when he does it. It's crazy. It's like he's having an orgasm. I don't want to see that. It's like he's having a fucking... It's like every time you win with Homelander, he has a male orgasm. Yeah. That's supposed to be Shao Kahn. Yeah, it looks like Little Red Riding Hood. Where's his mask?
Size isn't all that matters.
Fight!
I wonder if he could, they say he could morph. So he could turn to an old man? He looks too much like Shojinko. I can transform into an old man or a young man. I can't transform into my... Shang Tsung, he's supposed to be able to transform into the other people. But in this one, he can only turn into an old man? That's crazy. Move this. Perfect form. Back, forward, back, circle. That don't do anything. So, okay, there we go, whatever that is. So I guess you can turn into the other people, it just don't tell you how. Too bad Shao Kahn don't got no moves but punch and kick and swing the hammer.
His soul
Like
is
my memory of Shao Kahn is as a kid spending $20 in quarters to get all the way to the end of Mortal Kombat 2 just to die at Shao Kahn and not have no more quarters left. So you could take $20 in quarters, play Mortal Kombat 2, and then waste all the $20 worth of quarters on Shao Kahn and not beat him. That's the Shao Kahn I remember.
Never forget, Raiden, that we risked our lives to perform this service.
One that wouldn't have been needed if you hadn't conspired with the other Shang Tsung.
They will fight to the last man.
Come, we must help the others.
Are you ready to begin the search?
Ready enough. May there be other timelines and titans to find.
Hold on, I gotta send a message. Uh-oh, who the hell is that?
Easy, Katana. You are among friends.
That ain't the katana I remember.
What's happened?
So that's supposed to be our katana.
A long
That's the
way from
katana
us.
from Mortal Kombat
In a
11.
different timeline, to be precise.
What? Are you?
Gods, and every one of them was given their own timeline, and Liu Kang just pulled Katana from Mortal Kombat 11 over to his timeline and explained that she's a keeper of time, just like everybody in Mortal Kombat 11.
A different possible outcome of that battle. In mine, I became Time's Keeper. In yours, it was you. In others, it could be Jade, Sindel, even Kano. The possibilities are endless.
If many timelines sprung from one, and we were both part of it, then you are my Liu Kang.
The same one who battled you in Shang Tsung's courtyard. Who fought at your side at the Colosseum. Who beamed with pride when you became Outworld's Khan.
I just want them to put Mortal Kombat back to normal. I don't care what the story is, as long as the characters look the way they're supposed to. Like when Katana popped up, she should have had a fucking ninja mask on. Come on.
To deny us life's simple pleasures.
I don't know. Perhaps in one of the many times.
Like my favorite katana was the classic skin from Mortal Kombat 10.
I would like to think you
MKX. Classic katana skin. No, I'm not like much into like really, really ugly Asian ladies with flat chests. So what an ugly flat-chested Asian lady they turned her into. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, ugly, ugly, flat-chested Asian woman. Come on, that's not my katana.
He is a threat to all timelines. He is not yet aware of any beyond his and Liu Kang's.
For now, it is only a matter of time.
I had hoped my
Who's
victory
that?
over Kronika would end the endless cycle of combat.
Who's that supposed to be? Is that Raiden? Why does Raiden look like that?
We must stop Shang Tsung.
I guess part of the fun is trying to figure out how bad they screwed everybody up.
Thank you, my friends.
This is supposed to be the expansion. Here come the expansion. It said that chaos or some shit. It said all the amalgamations. Like you'll have Kano, Sub-Zero, Goro, Cyrax, Shang Tsung, Baraka, you know, everybody combined. You know, you have Johnny Cage with a laser eye. You'll have a robot with 4 arms. You know, Cyrax, Goro. You know what I mean? Like, I call them weird, bogus amalgamations and bastardized versions of the characters you loved. Imagine if somebody took the character you loved and, like, combined them with another character you loved and then tried to force you to love that. You can't take Captain America and combine him with Iron Man and say, we got the Iron Captain, love it. What if I don't? What if I don't? I'm not into, like, weird combined versions of all the characters I know and love. I don't think that's cool. I didn't want Kung Lao Kano, I didn't want Cyrax Scorpion, you know, like, Havoc Garrus. You know, let's have Garrick, or whatever the fuck his name is, that bald-headed black guy. Alright, so I don't... Sorry for fucking up all the action we're talking, but I don't even know why they're fighting.
I know what you'll do before you do it.
Likewise. Let's hope our advantage proves decisive.
Yeah, you think they would have been like, you're me, I'm you. You know, they would have been like, you're me, I'm you. Why do I look like that? Who are you? Is there another timeline? What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, instead they all just start killing each other. I'm just going with it. I'm just trying to get the trophy for beating the game is all. I'm going to get a platinum on this game, and then probably delete it and buy Tekken 8. Because let me pause this and try to talk. I'm going to pause this to try to talk real quick. So I've played all 3 games. Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, and Tekken 8. The only one that has actual characters I would even want to play as, like when I'm looking at the characters on the screen and I say, oh cool, let me click on him, I want to try him. Oh cool, let me be that guy, I want to be that guy. It's Tekken 8. Because let's give reasons why. When you go to Street Fighter 6, we'll start with Street Fighter 6. When you go to the character select screen on Street Fighter 6, it shows an old man, a little girl, a gay person, a hulked out, steroided out woman, some lady with an afro puff, like Beyonce. Are they Street Fighter? I live in New York. I've seen people fight in the street. A little kid don't fight in the street like on Street Fighter 6. An old man don't fight in the street like Street Fighter 6. Some teenage girl with Beyonce hair don't fight in the street. Far from it at that. They don't go near the street. So I'm like, who are these people? So the only characters that exist in Street Fighter 6 are Ryu, Ken, Zangief, Bison, Akuma. None of those other people even count as viable characters, in my opinion. So if I bought Street Fighter 6, I'd be stuck playing as Ryu nonstop. Not worth it. Now let's move on to Mortal Kombat 1. Hey, remember all those characters that you knew and loved? You know, the ones you thought were cool when you were young? Well, guess what? Here's the kicker. Here's the bombshell. All those characters you knew and loved were ruined, and you get to see it firsthand. It's not something I'd want to pick a character in. But let's move on to Tekken 8. All kinds of cool people. So you remember Kazuya? Well, in every single game that was made by Tekken, Kazuya looked more and more real and more muscular. Now Kazuya, you can see the sweat dripping off his body and the veins popping right out of his chest. You can even see the pores on his nose. Did you see any pores on Shang Tsung's nose? You see any veins on Liu Kang's chest? Did anybody even drip any sweat when they were fighting? They all fought in the sun. They all fought in the sun. Nobody dripped a drop of sweat. So Tekken 8 is where it's at. Yeah, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. Yeah, if I was in prison, I would have done a lot of stuff to these guys. Yeah, look at Liu Kang. He looks like a woman. He do look like a woman, Liu Kang. That's the most womanish Liu Kang I ever seen. Yeah, maybe they made the game during the coronavirus when they had all the gays and lesbians. You know, the people that ruined Star Wars? Maybe they had the people that ruined Star Wars working on this. That'd be something. At least that would explain everything. I heard on the, this is just what I heard. I heard on the latest Star Wars TV show, two black lesbians use the Force to impregnate themselves like sperm. Let me repeat that. Two black lesbian girls use the Force to impregnate each other like it was sperm. I don't know, man. Sounds like they fucked up somewhere. Yeah, what I think was when they hired, like, I think there's like something about writers and how they get hired. I think that was the problem. Something about writers and how they get hired. Like, because for example, some woman was doing an interview. She said that she's a writer. She graduated from college to write. She wrote for a few television shows, and she won't say what. But she says that she was just hired by WWE to be a writer for WWE. She said she doesn't know anything about wrestling or the names of any of the wrestlers, but she did write as part of a team for 2 failed comedy television shows. So why would you hire her to write wrestling? That's kind of what they did here with this game. Yeah, it don't make sense. So, like, a woman that worked as part of a team, not even by herself. A woman that, so basically she can't even do the stuff by herself. So a woman who worked as part of a team to write for 2 failed comedy programs, she got hired as a writer for the WWE. Maybe that's why wrestling kind of sucks. You know, same thing here. Like during the coronavirus, they probably had a law that said if you got 100 people working for your company, 25 of them got to be gay and 25 of them got to be lesbian and then 10 of them got to be elderly. So you can only have 10 normal people on a team. So this game was probably made by the other 10. Because, you know, they try to hire 100 people. They try to hire 100 people, but they were forced to hire 25 gays, 25 lesbians, and 10 elderlies. So all the rest of the work, that's probably why they were overworked. Remember why they said there was inner turmoil? Yeah, there was inner turmoil. Everybody was forced to be overworked. That's because all the work fell into the hands of those 9 individuals. Yeah, I think I like your idea. Instead of hiring the writers that wrote the original game, they hired new people for the cheapest price, and this is what they gave us. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Who are these people? That's supposed to be Kung Lao, that's all I know. Who's that, the female Scorpion?
Are Tanya's of all timelines this evil? Mine is no.
I don't know, look like a lady dressed in yellow.
She's a vast improvement.
Look like the Lady Scorpion.
Should we survive this battle?
Fight!
Who's that supposed to be? Katana? It says Lee May. Never heard of her. Or Lee May was in one Mortal Kombat that sucked for the PS2 and nobody ever played as her. Now back when what game was she in again? She was either in Deception, Deadly Alliance, or Armageddon. She was in Deadly Alliance, Armageddon, or Deception, or 2 or 3 of them. Now back when those games came out, I worked at a restaurant that was right next door to a video game store, a popular one too. And let me tell you, nobody played as Lee May. So most people don't even know who she is. Even the people that played the game she was in for the PS2 never used her. So why they would bring her back is baffling. There she is, the female Scorpion.
Fight!
There's no backgrounds. Like, I'm looking at the background. Like, remember, have you played Mortal Kombat 10 or 11? Mortal Kombat 10 or 11, they're 2 of the best. Mortal Kombat 10 and 11, they're 2 of the best PlayStation 4 games ever made. So this is so you played those before. You know, you played. You know, like if somebody never knew what Mortal Kombat was, like you know what that is. I'm talking. Oh yeah, the old movie's good. Those characters are in Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, I got the movie Sonya, the movie Shang Tsung, the movie Johnny Cage.
We must. If the hourglass is emptied,
That's the only reason I keep Mortal Kombat 11 installed, because I like playing as those old movie characters. What's that, evil Liu Kang?
Torture and pain. I do not fear your bravado. I have bested twins far more evil than you.
Fight!
I think the graphics are kind of, I think they're acceptable, but they're not as good as Tekken. I don't think. Yeah, look kind of like Mortal. Well, see, here's the thing. I don't know how to explain it properly. So when you download this game, Mortal Kombat 1, you can make the download way larger and download something called 4K cinematic package. I didn't download the 4K cinematic package. It take too much memory, so I think if you put the PlayStation into performance mode, and then you have a certain type of television, and then you download the 4K cinematic package, then it would look 10 times better. But I didn't care about all that. I'm just here for some trophies and to make fun of the story. I'm about to be banned. Of course I can. Oh, I can. If I can go on that account and activate this account. So once this account becomes banned, I still use this account even though it's banned. I just be over there in name only. Like I use the other account in name only. just to make it so I can go to YouTube and join a party. I'll really still be on this account the whole time.
We have little time. The hourglass is failing.
Then let us end this now.
Be good girls and kill them, won't you?
As you command, Shang Tsung.
Katana and I will fight them. You save the hourglass.
Yes, Liu Kang.
Fool. You cannot save it.
I don't know which of them is worse. Both are cracked reflections of me.
They are abominations. Neither will survive this fight.
Fight.
Let's see if he can win by just uppercut. Nope. You can only take about half their life away with the uppercuts before they figure out how to stop it.
Fight.
It's like he's got blue flame on his arms. I just wish that they should have made him look like Bruce Lee. Because I always thought he was supposed to be like Bruce Lee. And in the first Mortal Kombat, the first game, he looked just like Bruce Lee in the original game. So I thought that, like, Mortal Kombat 1, they got Jean-Claude Van Damme in this game. Why not put Bruce Lee in it? Bruce Lee is in UFC. Why not give Bruce Lee's family a couple dollars and put him in Mortal Kombat?
This isn't over, Liu Kang.
If they needed more money, then they should have came up with a way to get more money. And it shouldn't be cutting corners. They could have came out with some new toys or a new TV show. They could have came out with a free cell phone game, something. They could have started a clothing line and people's... How come when you go buy Mortal Kombat clothes, it don't say Mortal Kombat on the tag? Somebody else made it. How come they didn't have their own clothing line? How come they didn't have, you know what I mean? They should have started thinking how they could make money and start doing it.
Shang Tsung is likely already gathering allies as I gathered you. We must best his efforts.
They could have made Mortal Kombat Nikes and had fucking yellow Michael Jordan shoes that look like Scorpion. People would have paid $1 million for them. In the ghetto, you would have had all the rappers walking around with Sub-Zero shoes on. They could have started making jewelry. They could have had all the people in the music videos with a Mortal Kombat symbol on their chain and Sub-Zero shoes. If I was a rapper, I'd have a Mortal Kombat symbol on my necklace. The dragon. I seen Mortal Kombat ecstasy pills. I only had one of them. Select the final warrior. The fuck that's supposed to mean? I want to play as Jean-Claude Van Damme.
to run, Shang Tsung. Nowhere to hide. We have banded together to rid all timelines of your evil. The threat you pose to them ends today.
Such certainty, Liu Kang, that this battle will end in your favor.
It can end no other way. Because across all timelines, the arc of history bends toward justice.
Does it? In this timeline, it bends toward me. Behold, Liu Kang, the hell I unleash upon you.
The amalgamations. Kano, Sonya. It's like the Battle of Armageddon, but this time it's multiverse, where everybody is from different universes. You have Sonya Kano versus Cyrax Goro. It'd be like who had the best combined powers. So was it Sub-Zero Scorpion that's going to survive, or is it Liu Kang Johnny Cage, or is it going to be Baraka Scorpion? You know, who's got the best combination to keep them alive?
Lightning will strike you down.
Alright, so now we got it's a Black Raiden, but it's a girl. Yeah, I definitely. I was never into alternate timeline, multiverse, anything. I like our universe. Too busy dealing with our universe's problems to worry about theirs.
Time to let rip some star power.
So they didn't have to make up no new characters. They just combined the ones they already had. Instead of having, like, say we wanted to do less work, we don't have to program in nothing new. All we gotta do is take the same people, take the head from the one guy and put them on the arm from the other guy, then take the clothes from the one guy. You know, we didn't add nothing new to the game. All we did was just pick and mix their clothes and their body parts and their, you know. Yeah, it's like they took Quan Chi's body and gave him Liu Kang's clothes.
Don't be fooled by my pretty face. Fight.
Johnny Khan. That's a funny one right there, Johnny Khan. I actually got a laugh out of that. I had to mop the floor with this guy, Johnny Khan. What is he thinking? Yeah, mop the floor with him. So you can see Goro, but you can't be Goro. That's one of the biggest downfalls of the game. A lot of the characters you could see, but you just can't be. That girl right there with the sunglasses, she came with the special edition of the game, but I never even downloaded her. I just left her in a PlayStation store. It says purchased. I never even clicked on her. I didn't even want her in my game. It's the female Johnny Cage. I left her out. Oh shit, they pulled her down a hole. Yeah, but that's kind of old though. Like that mime thing. That was in Hold on. They had done that mime thing in the past or whatever. That was one of the movies he did. So that was a skin in one of the other games. So it's actually like an actual part of the canon. You know, like before Johnny Cage went to the Mortal Kombat, he did a lot of good movies, I guess. But one of the movies that ruined his career was The Mime. And after that, he had to go to Mortal Kombat. Yeah, no problem. I'm just glad you're hanging out. I ain't had nobody to chill with except for that one dude that kept trying to fight with me the whole time.
Now that's a wrap.
You're welcome. Now hurry. There's no time to waste.
You will be a dish best served cold.
Fight.
Uppercut.
It's a bad call to battle a megastar.
Fight.
Female Ermac? I actually got the regular Ermac outfit, like the good Ermac outfit, but to make you spend currency on it, like the in-game currency or the currency or whatever.
Assist me, Mk1.
Bunch of Marinas. None of them look right. But they came out straight trying to knife. They came out straight swinging them knives.
Hurry, Johnny. You are almost there.
Time to let rip some star power.
Fight.
Smash to blast.
Female Scorpion. Ellie Mae or whatever her name was. Emily or MLA or whatever. Lele. Damn. Got my ass whooped by Lolly Lay. Kelly Hu, or whatever her name is, Michelle Yeoh. It's Kelly Hu. One more hit. Crocodile.
It's only a little further, Johnny. Follow me. Your defenses have failed, Shang Tsung. This is over.
I do not think so.
Realize, sorcerer, that you've brought this on yourself. Avarice and ego have again proved your undoing. We have no choice but to eradicate you.
It is you who will be eradicated. You and your followers. And once you are dead, all timelines will be mine.
To survive, you must submit.
Yes. The question
This is the final boss. It's not even a real boss.
Kang couldn't finish us. How possibly could you?
Fight.
I was gonna skip it, but I don't know if that's it or what.
Also the name of my biggest box office smash. Let's do this.
You have done more than enough. Please permit me to end this.
So I don't think they're dead. I don't remember them disappearing like that.
May that be the last we see of you.
Yeah, that's not good.
Timeline. Without Shang Tsung to hold it together, it's falling apart. You must return to your timeline before this one collapses. Thank you for your aid, John. May we one day meet again.
So I had seen one part where they kicked him into the pit. You know, there's no pit in the game, but they got kicked down the hole.
The locations we found here are money. I mean, look at this. Don't the rainbow colors on these mountains just scream Outworld?
I cannot believe you'll be telling our story about how we defeated Shang Tsung.
Well, the studio thinks it's fiction, not fact. But I don't care as long as it's covering the budget.
I assume you'll be the star.
Nope, I'm behind the camera, writing and directing. Time to let someone younger and prettier take the lead. You know, I've written in parts for all of you, if you want them.
Us? On screen?
I mean, they're cameos. But like they say, there are no small parts.
Thank you, Johnny. But we must decline.
But Raiden?
The new initiates arrive tomorrow. We must return to the Wuxi to begin their instruction.
Of course.
Or the ending I seen, Shang Tsung got kicked in a hole. He got kicked down a green hole.
And no actor.
So there might be 2 or 3 different endings depending on who you choose.
I would love
This must be the Johnny Cage ending.
to revive the Tyras.
He wants to make a movie afterward or something.
Can't let up now.
Well, I know better than to ask you. Your plate is always full.
Indeed, Johnny Cage. Which is why I must now depart.
Off to Outworld?
I don't even think there is different endings. You know what I mean? I'm not even sure, you know, because I think there might be one more battle after this where I gotta kick those people down a hole.
Is something wrong then?
There's the bald-headed guy and Shang Tsung. They get kicked down into a green hole. And they burn up. I don't remember them disappearing like that.
The Shirai Ryu to take its place.
So that means it must all be a dream.
His efforts.
Is there anything we can do?
Not yet, but I will call upon all of you when the time comes. Madame Bo.
So that's Madame Bo, like Bo Rai Cho.
Excellent meal.
That's kind of you to say.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you, all of you. You have served well as Earthrealm's champions.
No, Liu Kang. Thank you. Joining up with you really has changed the arcs of our lives.
I am glad.
All right, gentlemen. If you're finished, there's only one thing left to do. Which one of you gets the bad news?
Not me. I'm still 3 mil in the hole on Sento. How, thick's your wallet, Takahashi?
Thick enough. But seems to me our hosts are on the hook. They did invite us.
You think we have money? The Shaolin live modestly. They're teasing. Don't worry, Father. I've got this covered. Besides, my business manager tells me I can write this whole thing off.
The realms are in safe hands.
Holy shit, so I think I was supposed to pick Liu Kang. Here's the secret ending for the new expansion that's coming out.
Look at him, clinging to life. Even now he struggles.
Everyone who fought today did so fiercely.
Had I not been here for it, I would have thought it impossible.
warriors from across timelines.
So who the hell is that? It's Kotal Khan and Havoc?
The blood, the death, the chaos. Yes, Lord Havoc. It's unfortunate it all ended so fast. The next time, it won't.
Whoa. But I saw a different ending where both of them dudes got kicked down a hole. It looked like a green hole with fire at the bottom. And they both turned into skeletons. So there's more than one ending then. I think at the end, if you pick Liu Kang, you get the ending I saw. Let's see what we got. Yep, I didn't do practice mode yet. I don't know how you're able to see the trophies, but I'm glad you can, because I just got one a second ago. Yeah, I've already done that one. Well, I think, oh no, that's Combat League is verse mode online. I'm going to Invasion. It's like a board game. But I'm gonna end the stream for a minute. End it. I gotta end it.